How's it going, DaQuan?
Good, how are you?
Congratulations on your contract. Just what has this journey been like for you to fight your way into the league? We've talked about this before, but here you are with a guaranteed contract with the big club for this season.
Uh, Journey was pretty tough, but being in the league, that's kind of expected. But going through that journey, you kind of got to stay focused, keep your head down, and work. But it's paid off. But I just got to keep going and keep moving forward from here.
What is it that the coaches are telling you that will kind of be your role this year? Are you going to play the 2-3-4? Are you going to do a lot more stretch four like you did last year? Sort of what's the game plan?
I'm sure it'd be same as last year. Defending, making open shots, and rebounding and running the floor. But just kind of picking up where I left off in the bubble and even in the regular season.
Hey, DaQuan. Um, Last time we saw you playing, obviously, it's been kind of a journey for you from Stockton to Sacramento. You've done so much. What I want to know is what has your off season been like in terms of development? What have you really been focusing on, and how different of an off season was it for you, given everything that's going on, to get better on the court?
I didn't change too much with my off-season work, just changing up my shot a little bit, sharpening up some things, and focusing more on ball handling and making decisions coming off screens and, just moving off like making shots off movement and things like that. Nothing too much.
What's been the most? What would you say has been the most difficult part of, from say March to now for you, both on and off the court?
I had to say with COVID going on, it's just just staying out of the way. Like I said, I've been in the gym since the season ended, so I mean I hadn't really been moving around a lot. I just say the hardest thing for me is just staying out of the way and trying to stay healthy.
Sean Cunningham.
DaQuan, congratulations on the deal. I was just curious, though. You're obviously it's never settle, never be content with what you have, and still kind of keep working. I know you have that mentality. Because of that, though, was there a sense that what you did in the bubble this past season, coming into this situation, did it give you kind of a peace of mind to be rewarded by that same team and not have to go off to be rewarded by a different team? Was there a little bit of peace of mind there for you?
Uh, it definitely was. Me playing in the bubble the way I did, I feel like it was it was coming to me like the contract was, but I kind of felt like it was meant to happen in a way.
Yeah. And then, I mean, kind of along those lines too, because there was a new regime that came in, new front office. Did you have any, did you kind of know where you stood with them, or was it kind of a process in trying to feel them out a little bit?
I'd say it was a process of filling everybody out. I kind of during that whole process, I kind of let my agent and my team figure that out, and I was just mainly focused on getting better for the upcoming season.
Jason Jones.
What's up, DaQuan?
How you doing?
All right. Just looking back at the bubble, the fact that the team was able to play well enough in March to get there. Looking back, how important was that time in Orlando for you to be able to show the team your improvement and where you were as a player, as opposed to what if the team hadn't made the bubble and you wouldn't have gotten that opportunity?
For me, it was very important, being with the G League and getting that call up and just going to the bubble and showing that I belong in the league and showing people that I can play, amongst those individuals. But it was very important to me to go out there in the bubble and show what I can do.
And then coming from a situation where, you were at Orlando and then you get released and you end up in, Sacramento, just have you had a chance to kind of reflect on just how the past 14 months, so much has changed just from going into the draft and going to summer league and how all to get to this point now?
I definitely think about that all the time, being released from Orlando from after training camp and picked up by Sacramento. I'm very thankful that they did pick me up. after Orlando released me. And for me, that was just another chance for me to, show what I can do.
Matt George.
It was clear, at least from my perspective, DaQuan, that you had the support of your teammates and your coaches while you were playing in the bubble. When you got the contract from the Sacramento Kings, did you receive any kind of congratulations or messages of support from those teammates and coaches?
Yeah, of course. A couple of my coaches and teammates reached out to me, and I spoke with them as well. And, just main thing for me that the advice they had for me was just, keep improving and, don't settle and keep going.
With the injuries and regulations in the Orlando bubble, it was required for everybody to be all hands on deck. And Luke Walton says that's not going to be any different during this strange COVID-19 season. Tyrese Halliburton shared with us a conversation that he had with the rookies that Sacramento is kind of a land of opportunity. Do you feel that same thing, that you're going to get plenty of opportunity to really show what you can do now over a longer season?
Yeah, I definitely do. I feel like with COVID still going on, I mean, God forbid anybody can still get sick or anything like that. And everybody just has to stay ready.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, DaQuan, thanks for your time today. The wing position has changed a little bit in Sacramento since the end of the season with, Bogey going out and some new guys coming in. What's your view of the depth there and the competition for minutes?
I think throughout the year it's going to be very competitive. Everybody's going to be fighting for minutes this year. But like I said before, everybody got to stay ready for whatever opportunities put in front of them.
Okay, thanks.
I do one last follow-up. Sean Cunningham.
Quan, just since this is such an unusual training camp, individual workouts, and you're not going to see a lot of these guys until I think Sunday when you guys start competing. How different is it? I mean, for people like us who can't see what these are looking like all the way through, just kind of, can you give us an indication of just what these individual workouts are like, just how weird it might be as you step foot in that gym getting ready for the season?
It's a little weird because, you have to keep your distance from your teammates and the coaches. So, I mean, that's for me, that's the only weird thing about it is just, you can't, be around your teammates and coaches or be that close to them on the court. But I'd say that's probably the only weird thing for me right now.
And I would imagine, you probably haven't met everybody yet, considering that you're in different times of the day. So considering that you'll probably be meeting everybody on Sunday and then competing in your first preseason game 5 days later, what kind of challenge does that pose? I mean, I know it's not probably ideal. It's the hand that it's dealt and you kind of have to embrace it. But just what kind of a challenge does that bring?
Well, it's definitely going to be challenging, not being able to get everybody together until Sunday is going to be challenging, but with the season coming up so fast, we're going to have a lot of new things thrown at us and we just got to adjust.
Okay, thank you, DaQuan. Appreciate it.